That's great.
What you eating?
My gummy bear that I eat daily. That you already ate.
Odds on death. There'll be treasure.
Dude! Leave me alone!
What's I gotta do? 32? Ah!
I just want a quest, dude. Okay. And what's funny is when I go kill an elite, I can't find them when I need them. But when I go kill a regular dinosaur, I find them.
Oh, yes, of course. I do everything. Now let me solve all of your problems. Yes, I'll solve all of your problems for
Nope,
you.
not gonna replace that.
Isn't that my job? Solve all of everyone's problems. What would anyone do without? Just die miserably?
Probably.
What do you like?
Yeah, probably.
We need to sell some shit. Oh.
Better get moving. The one's coming.
Yeah, that's great.
I gotta keep going on the pirates. I gotta finish this.
take a break from that. Go back to Pirates. I'm gonna go get all these coins before they disappear. 19 players.
You know the shit you can't sell.
Better get moving. The one's coming.
Damn, almost at 23.
Orbit the pirates, eh? You're welcome. Maybe.
Hi, little birdie on our front porch.
Time to see what these sea dogs are made of.
Ah, 10 creatures? Okay, I can do that. God damn it! Oh, my first spell? Crappiest spell ever.
He called upon him.
Go away, Big Bear. I don't have enough spells for you.
Should have felt sorry.
Oh.
Flash the
Whatever his name is, right?
bear. You did it to me.
Ah, you fucking cunt, Bear! Ha! Ha ha ha! That should have counted! Oh, that should have counted. That was funny. Oh, man, that didn't count. Ah. Yeah, I had to kill 10 creatures. I went out there to elite. Bear, Honeymoon? I got killed by the bear, but my spells killed it. Honeymoon.
I think he did it to protect me.
Anyway, the bear killed me at the last second, but I killed him with my spell.
Yeah.
And it was an elite bear.
Looky what we have here. Another scam for a quick coin, eh?
He must have did this before he became deadly.
Yes. Dustin, are you
I think
comfortable?
he did it to protect me.
Dude, are you like flat as a pancake? My buttons, Dustin okay?
Dustin!
He's fine. He's flat as a pancake. He's pancaking. I think that means they're happy. Or bored. I don't want to fucking get attacked!
What? What?
What's going on, Ari?
Legions for the win.
Try to let me kill him. He said thank you. Hey, that's alright. It's a ducky dog world, so. I made it to 23. Sweet. Aw, do I get a little Pokemon? A tiny plumber. Oh, my back is killing me. My freaking I hate doing laundry. I'm gonna have to go down there and to put it back more on hot so it's nice and dry when I get it. I know our dryer hasn't been working.
You love our land? You made it.
Hopefully I'm done by 6 today. One's coming.
Growing up was an exciting experience. Hey there, LEGO fans and Star Trek fans, and welcome to another video where we're discussing two of my favorite things, LEGO and Star Trek. Now, if you're new to my channel and seeing this for the very first time in my studio, you're probably a little confused. Why is this guy all dressed up in Star Trek garb with Star Trek models on either side of him, have thousands of dollars worth of Star Wars sets behind me? Hey, I like Star Wars, it's alright, but Star Trek is where my heart really lies. Star Wars is pretty cool. They got these awesome big ships. I love the big ships. I love how they look. That's why I have them. End of story. Let's move on to Star Trek. Now, a burning question to all of you Star Trek fans out there. Is it realistic of us to think that LEGO will ever come out with licensed Star Trek sets? Or would you just give up hope? I don't know. I was zooming around the internet as one does, and I came across a matter from a website called and I don't know when this came out, it might have been a few years ago, but I have a question here. Why does LEGO have Star Trek sets? 8 reasons. So let's take a look at these 8 reasons, and I will share the link to this article below, so if you guys want to follow along or read it after, you can certainly do that. But here we go. Let's take a look here. Number 1 on their list, the licensing fee. Star Trek is an incredibly popular franchise, and the licensing fee that LEGO would have to pay to produce Star Trek sets would be very high. This high fee would likely make the LEGO Star Trek sets too expensive for many consumers. As a result, you are probably unlikely to see new sets coming out soon. The daggers. That's horrible. You know what? Hey, you know what? They're not wrong. Licensing fees for IPs, but come on, LEGO already has Star Wars, Disney, however, it is because it's cash back, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, the licensing fees is going to be quite a bit, I'd imagine. So that's obviously going to be a barrier no matter what IP you're going to get. But hey, Blue Bricks did it. This is the Klingon Bird of Prey from Blue Bricks. I got this as a gift from Jason from Jason's Bricks in 5. And this, the Enterprise here, the Constitution class, is a Mega Block set. I got this many years ago. I love it. It was so great that I had to buy it. It was LEGO. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm not buying something that's not LEGO. So, yeah, it's possible, guys. So there you go. That's one. Next one is, according to this article, competition with Star Wars. You don't say. So it says, another factor that probably contributes to the lack of LEGO Star Trek sets is the competition from another popular LEGO game, Star Wars. Both franchises are owned by the Walt Disney Company, and LEGO likely feels that it can make more money by focusing on Star Wars sets. Hold on a second. They're not both owned by Walt Disney. I'm pretty sure that it's Paramount that has the rights to the movies. Doesn't CBS have rights to the television series?
Yep.
Anyway, I don't know. On the fact check, it's fake news. Anyway, so yeah, competition with Star Wars. Hey, look, this is a big barrier. Star Wars for 25 years now has been a huge cash cow, I think, for the LEGO Group, and it's been a great partnership. I think they even extended the contract for many more years, so I don't see that going away anytime soon. They've got all kinds of movies and TV shows, so it spans a lot of generations, right? Young and old. It's a very familiar IP. Not that Star Trek isn't, but competition with Star Trek or Star Wars is, I think, one of the bigger daggers with ever seeing anything like this coming in LEGO form. The next one they say is the target market. Kind of goes hand in hand, I guess, with competition. Another reason why there may not be any LEGO Star Trek sets is that the target market for these types of products is not what LEGO is looking for. That's sad. Perhaps the company feels like the target audience for such toys would not work well with the market that they can reach through other franchises such as Harry Potter and Star Wars, amongst others. We gotta change that, you guys. And I think that's the big reason why I make this video. Who out there? Let me hear from you. Put a comment in the comment section below how much you would love to see Star Trek LEGO sets. And what you'd like to see. The combination of ships, obviously there'll be a lot of ships. It's a science fiction show that exists in space, right? We all know that.
He does that good.
So the target market, I get it that, there's other items out there that are probably more hot items that are going to sell better, whatever. That's fine. Next one. Difficulty creating unique sets. Okay, what do they say about this? Another potential challenge that LEGO might face is that it can be difficult to create unique sets within the Star Trek universe. This is because much of the action in the franchise takes place on starships, which are not easy to recreate in LEGO form. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. In addition, many of the characters in Star Trek wear similar uniforms, yes, making it difficult to create distinguishable minifigures. Not to mention, many of the ships and structures are seen in Star Trek are very complex, and translating them into LEGO form would be difficult. This could result in LEGO Star Trek sets that are less accurate to the source material and less fun to build. I strongly disagree with that. I think the talent out there with LEGO designers and the pieces available to them, I'm sorry, seeing what they've put out already, I'm pretty sure that they can do whatever the heck they want. They can build a very nice, pretty softer section. They can make a very pretty bird of prey, and yes, they can make the build experience really nice. And by the way, the build experience on these two sets, horrible. But it's not because it's Star Trek. It's because they're not LEGO. There's difference in quality, engineering when it comes to these things. And I think if LEGO had it, they have, I don't want to say they have better quality control, but I'm going to say that they will be overall better quality control. That looks in pieces, but look at my Enterprise. It is so discolored. That is so gray that's gone like that old dark gray from like LEGO Gold, But yeah, it's struggling, man. And it's not been in the sun. It's not exposed to sun. So this is all just like age. It's old. So anyway. Alright, so creating unique sets, yeah, I disagree with that one. The perception of the franchise. Okay, finally, it's possible that LEGO views the Star Trek franchise as being less family-friendly than some of its other products? Really? The perception could make LEGO hesitant to produce sets based on the franchise, as they may feel like it would not be a good fit for their brand. I am sorry, but they have Star Wars, and that's not exactly family-friendly. I mean, it's similar.
That's true.
Gene Roddenberry described it as, it's not a show about like space and spaceships. It's not a direct quote, by the way. I'm just saying I'm paraphrasing. He said it's a show about people. It's a show about relationships. All right, And I watched it as a kid, as a teenager, and I loved it. TNG, by the way, Star Trek Next Generation. That was my vibe, man. That was my MO. I watched the original series later, and all the others, most of them, not all of them. And I'm a huge fan. They're all great, and they're all great messages too. So I don't think perception has anything to do with it, but it might. Who knows what they're thinking over there? All right, next one they have here is lack of interest. Well, yeah, this might be a big one. Well, there are many fans of both LEGO and Star Trek. It's possible that there simply isn't enough interest in a LEGO Star Trek crossover to justify its production. This lack of interest could be due to the fact that LEGO Star Trek sets will be more expensive than other LEGO sets, and or because such products is not what LEGO is looking for. Okay, fine, not what LEGO is looking for. I'm sorry. The two most expensive LEGO series right now are the UCS AT-AT and the UCS 850 and they fly on the shelf, guys. And I mean, all these sets behind me are hundreds of dollars. They fly off the shelves. They make a new X-Wing every year, fly off the shelves. So I don't think that has anything to do with it as far as the cost goes. Yeah, we expected IP to have a bit of a premium on top of it. We know that. We're not dumb. But the idea that being more expensive is, I mean, LEGO's they're so expensive. So I don't think that's going to be a barrier. But when they talk about what LEGO's perception is of that, yeah. All right. We got, let's see what was left. Okay, let's talk about timing. With the release of Star Trek movie, it's possible that LEGO is waiting for interest in the franchise to
9 players left
before releasing any Star Trek sets. A weird way to approach it, but okay. This would allow them to avoid the high licensing fees while still catering to fans of the franchise. Now, I don't know when this article was made, but there's not been a Star Trek.
No, I've been 23 for the longest time.
It's
7 players down.
According to what they're predicting here. So if that was the case, then now will be the best time for them to get that IP and start building amazing Star Trek.
I killed 2 people already.
And Romulan.
I think they want me to kill them.
Klingon bird of prey and everything.
Because they already got their quest.
Everything. Spaceships.
You will not live to see another day.
There's so many ships. Now I will say that Star Wars does have a lot of land type of vehicles and things like that they can get into that helps diversify the types of vehicles that they're selling. Totally get that. They can probably do something like that with Star Trek too. There's a lot of stuff out. There's a lot of vehicles out there. It's not all just starships in space. Space. Anyway, so it has issues. I don't know. And last one they had other priorities. Finally, it's possible that LEGO has other priorities at the moment, and introducing the Star Trek set simply isn't a priority for the company. This is especially true given the recent success of the LEGO movie franchise, which was likely has generated.
Hey, I got the 7th spot.
In LEGO products. The LEGO movie was 10 years ago, by the way. I don't know how recent the other ones were, but those are like
24 now.
Article, but I like the reasons here. They do make sense. I mean, the article's not wrong. A lot of these hit home more than others. But
I think it's C30.
I feel like it's still possible. As a big fan of Star Trek, I know there's a lot of people out there who confess, like I do, that we would be so broke if there were LEGO Star Trek sets. And if there were Star Trek, especially multiplayer series, Star Trek ships like this, that would be awesome. You bet I would be getting these guys out of here. This would be my Star Trek studio, not my Star Wars studio. True story. But I do wonder what you guys think about this. What do you think about the possibility of Star Trek sets? Would you love to see them? Would you love to buy them? Let me know so I can pass the word along to the LEGO group, as I always like to do. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Live long and prosper, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Fancy moments. Where are my...
Oh, there's only 2 players.
The exclusive stream.
Congrats on the Webby.
Thank you.
News podcast. Or podcast.
You know, listen, thank you for having me on because there's like very, progressive media outlets going on. We're trying to do so we gotta support each other. That's why I subscribe to everything you do, and all your listeners will subscribe to Pods in America because, we're fans enough for their own direct orgs and go to defending cities and defend for time. He was waiting for the West to get tired, to get sick of sending money and assistance over to Ukraine, and basically just trying to wait us all out. Now,
17% of his votes to somebody who is literally not running in this election.
yeah, look, it's not a great sign for Donald Trump. I think he would like to be winning 100% of those votes. But I don't know. I mean, in our history, if this bill comes to fruition, is some sort of divestment. So,
Fuck you who is educating shit right now. Fuck you who is educating shit right now.
Five times Joe Swanson could walk in Family Guy. In season 12, episode 12, Joe wanted to leave the conversation and revealed that God granted him the wish to walk one time.
saving it for Susie's wedding.
What? In season 22, episode 4, Joe was able to walk after tricking and stealing Cleveland's legs. In season 4, episode 30, Joe was able to walk in the future after being given Bonnie's legs when she passed away.
Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts.
In season 17, episode 9, Joe imagined himself walking in the Joe Show. In season 21, episode 1, in a Forrest Gump parody, we saw Joe able to walk before he lost his legs.
Leave me here.
Hi. At times, Joe Swan.
Alexa! Alexa! Simon says vaginal hemorrhoids! What the hell is going on?
Oh, hidden camera found. It hosts.
Lois, lock the door.
Why?
He's that lady who comes in, tries a sample, and then whispers about how bad she is. Hey!
Oh my god, you have chocolate macadamia nut. Oh, could I just try a little sample? Oh, I'm so bad.
I'm sure. You gonna buy a cookie this time?
Oh, I'd better just stick with the sample. I'm so bad. But at least I know I'm bad, so that makes me a little less bad. Or worse.
That was an itchy.
Wilson's face was accidentally revealed at the end of the season 6 episode The Karate Kid Returns, when the Beach Boys make a cameo as Wilson's cousins, and Jill asks to sing with them. But if you watch the scene in slow motion, you can see Wilson's whole face is shown for a split second when one of the Beach Boys leans forward. Wilson's face...
She is injured and killer. Hastings.
Do you remember?
Looks like somebody has been living in one of our homes that we're renovating, so we're going to find out who it is and stay back. Management, coming in. Management, we're coming in. Anybody in there? Management, we're coming in. Anybody in here?
This woman gonna knock on her door.
And just get away from.
Has your father ever killed anyone that you know of?
Well, once by accident when he was in the military.
All right, you all know your orders. When you see the Taliban come over the horizon, you open fire.
This portable wireless printer.
5 times Brian proved he was a dumb dog. At number 5, he was easily deceived by Stewie into watching the MEVR performance.
Oh, I'm a dumb dog.
At number 4, when he thought he was a cat and jumped down from the roof.
Not a cat.
Number 3, Brian mistook his own reflection for a different dog.
Hey, get out of here! This is my house!
At number 2, while Brian was enrolled in college, he still failed his test there. At number 1, Brian hired a lawyer to sue Stewie, a child, and lost the case.
The dog is an idiot. The baby wins.
5 times Brian...
Did you know that Muhammad Ali's Hollywood star is the only one that hangs on the wall rather than the floor? The reason behind this will shock you. The Hollywood Walk of Fame contains almost 2,500 stars embedded in its walkways. Muhammad Ali earned a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2002, but it didn't look like the others. In a break from tradition, the star was placed on the wall rather than the pavement. The first reason is that the former boxer stated that he didn't want his name to be walked on by those who had...
At the bottom of the Adriatic Sea.
Actors who actually got injured in movies, part 2. In Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise had a scene where he jumped from building to building. He slams into the building, then pulls himself up in pain and slowly limps away. This is because when he hit the building, he actually broke
insane. In The Exorcist, there's a scene where the possessed daughter slaps her mom across the room, causing her to yell. To film this scene, there were people who pulled the actress onto her back using wires, but they pulled too hard and left her with lifelong pain.
Did you know that for Bruce Almighty, instead of having the usual 555 prefix used in movies and television, a phone number used by God, Morgan Freeman, was an actual phone number in many U.S. area codes, causing owners of that phone number to be bombarded with calls. For the video release, this number was changed to 555-0123. The phone number used by Bruce later in the film was used by a radio station in Colorado and a woman in Florida, both of whom were bombarded with calls wanting to talk with God. The producers bought these two phone numbers used in the film to stop the problems. Did you know that for Bruce Almighty,
What high school conspiracy turned out to be
That's
true at your
just
school?
pretty
There was this strange closet right smack in the middle of nowhere.
So did the Ghostbuster thing. They did that for the fans, though.
Do you steal from Walmart? Well, you can't anymore. They're doing everything they can to deter
Actually, it's actually.
They locked up the massage guns because, you know, hand over your cash and
Bad time, huh? I know what my heart, Miss Cuthbert.
This is our neighbor, Mrs. Lind. They didn't pick you for your looks, and sure and certain. Just terribly skinny and homely. Oh, elbows and knees. Did you ever see such freckles? Hair as red as carrots. Dear, dear me.
I hate you.
Ah,
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. How dare you call me skinny and ugly? How dare you call me freckled and redheaded? You are a rude, unfeeling woman. How would you like to have such things said about you? How would you like to be told that you're fat and clumsy and that you probably had a spark of imagination in you? And I don't care if I hurt your feelings by saying so. I hope I hurt them because you have hurt my feelings worse than they have ever been hurt before. And I will never forgive you for this. Never, never. I know if I...
This pickup truck driver in Las Vegas did something you've probably never seen before. The guy ran a red light and blocked the cop's path. Then got out of his car, despite the officer telling him to stay in the vehicle. The older man approached the policeman, evidently having important information to convey given his bold actions. According to the dash cam driver, the officer told him that he was called to another location because otherwise he wouldn't have let him off so easily. What do you think the man said to the cop? This pic...
John and Jake,
So, this guy planted 3 nuclear bombs in 3 American cities, promising to reveal their locations when his demands are made. He refused to reveal the location.
When this little kid noticed a car seemingly driving up to him, he got scared thinking they were trying to kidnap him and ran to his parents. He put on the burners until he got to the front door and stared.
camera recording.
The parents, obviously concerned, checked the cameras, and hilariously, it turned out the car was just a neighbor trying to find some parking. When this...
when you raise,
The man suspected his girlfriend had cheated on him, so he actually attempted to jump off the building. The rescue team arrived at the scene.
Have you ever wondered what the dip would happen if you lay on the tracks while a train passes over?
You die!
That'll be $16.
That's expensive.
Yes, sir. Everything's very expensive because you're paying for it on an iPad. Now, if you'll just select a gratuity, options are 60%, 90%, and 200%. I guess 60%? Thank you. Please make sure to bang your head on that low-hanging thing. What do you... You want a napkin? Yes, please. Here's 40 blown by the wind. Assist bang! This girl called 2 pizza restaurants at the same time and placed the phones next to each other. But you won't believe what happened when they both picked up because she was about to get in huge trouble.
Hello?
But this next part made her regret ever doing this. How may I help you?
Did you call the wrong number?
However, when the other pizza shop responded, it got serious and you can't miss it. I haven't called anybody, ma'am.
You did call us.
But the ending was truly shocking, and it made the girl so embarrassed she wanted to hang up and crawl into a ball.
This girl called 2 people. The girl suddenly realized signs you're a failing man. Hey, man.
Get there.
I guess you didn't see that big blue sign. This is handicap parking.
I know. Primo spot, isn't it?
You know, this,
Yeah, I noticed that. You don't look handicapped to me.
I'm not. My husband is. He's blind.
Well, then that placards for him. Only he can park here.
And how's he gonna park the car if he can't see? Feeling pretty stupid now, aren't ya?
okay, she's concentrating on my pet more than she
This
is
young
me.
officer apprehended a criminal for the first time, but her instructor beside her looked extremely serious, urging her not to move. A syringe covered in mud had somehow been stuck to her waist. This was the slum of Los Angeles, and who knew what virus might be on the needle? Looking at the not-so-deep needle, Lucy still held onto a glimmer of hope. However, when the instructor removed the needle, the slightest trace of blood on it, which made both feel tension.
Huh? What plunger? I didn't use the damn plunger. I was. I'm 24 now.
I'm almost done. I have 36.